What's up, everybody? So today I have the brand new M18 Fuel 2-tool combo kit with one key from Milwaukee, and I'm just gonna go ahead and be showing it off to you guys today, giving my initial thoughts and unboxing and showing you some of the things that the hammer drill and the impact driver can go ahead and do. So just straight off of the box, it does tell you everything that it contains. It does go ahead and come with the Milwaukee M18 Fuel hammer drill driver, which is model number 2706, and that does include one key. It also comes with a 1/4-inch hex impact driver with one key as well. That's model number 2757, and it does go ahead and include the XC 5.0 battery packs. Comes with 2 of those, which are awesome. Those packs alone cost about 200 bucks, so definitely very glad it comes with 2 of those. It also does go ahead and come with a side handle because the hammer drill does have 1,200 inch-pounds of torque, which is right now I believe the highest in their category. And it also does go ahead and come with 2 belt clips and 2 bit holders. And it also does come with the M18 M12 dual voltage charger, and it comes in a very nice blow molded case, and I'm going to go ahead and be showing that to you guys right now. Alright guys, so just a couple of things to go ahead and mention straight off of the box. Of course, the peak torque for the hammer drill driver is 1,200 inch-pounds. The revolutions per minute that it states on the box is 0 to 550 for gear 1 and 0 to 2000 for gear 2. However, in the one key application, it does start off at 126 RPM all the way up to 2100 RPM. So that's something a little bit different. The beats per minute on the hammer drill function is up to 0 to 32,000, and it does have an actual electronic clutch. It's not a friction clutch, which is pretty awesome. And it does, in the one key application, does have an option to turn off kickback control and turn it on as well, just to go ahead and keep your wrist from breaking pretty much. It's a lot of torque, that's why it comes with a side handle. The length of it is 7.6 inches. The weight with an XC 5.0 battery pack is 4.8 pounds. And with the impact driver, it's only 1/4-inch hex, 0 to 1800 inch-pounds. Divide that by 12, you get the foot-pounds. 0 to 3000 RPM, and impacts per minute is 0 to 3700. It comes in pretty short at 5.25 inches, so it's a small tool, but it is a little bit on the heavy side. The weight is 3.6 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the box here and show you guys exactly what you're getting. Alright guys, so the kit does come in a very nice sturdy blow molded case. One thing that I like about it is that it actually comes with actual hinges. It's not like those cheaper cases that just have a crease here that eventually, once you fold it too many times, it comes apart. It actually has hinges, and as well as it does come with a pretty beefy handle, which you would expect because this kit altogether probably weighs about 15 pounds, I would like to say. It does come with metal latches in the front here, and it does have a space for your padlock to protect your very expensive tools. But this is basically how it comes straight from the factory. I did go ahead and remove the plastic that these were in, just for video purposes. Comes with something you can go ahead and win here. I already used the code, sorry guys. Comes with your manuals up here. Comes with the manual for the hammer drill, as well for the impact driver, and for your battery and your charger. It tells you the charge times, what the battery lights mean, all that kind of good stuff. And basically you got your impact driver here, you have your hammer drill driver over here. Like I mentioned, belt clips here. On the other side there's bit holders, and they come with XC 5.0 battery packs, and it comes with your auxiliary side handle and your M18 M12 dual voltage charger. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the case and show you guys a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the hammer drill driver. Just a couple of things to go ahead and point out on here. Since it is one key, it has those 4 modes down here, and each of those modes does have 2 different settings, of course, because it is a 2-gear drill. So for mode 1, you'll have one setting for gear 1 and gear 2 and so forth. So there's 8 total modes, and those will only go ahead and work if the collar is on the one key mode. If it is on drill mode, of course the clutch is not engaged and it's just full power, whether or If you're on gear 1 or you're on gear 2, just the RPMs go ahead and lower, and of course it just changes the torque. While you're in the screw mode, of course, you go ahead and use the 13 position clutch, and when you're in hammer mode, of course the clutch is not engaged, but you do have the hammer function. So with the auxiliary handle on here, it does go ahead and add a little bit more weight to the tool, but you know, these are definitely pro tools. These are not for your everyday DIYer. You know, but if you want to go ahead and be the coolest dude on the block, you know, definitely go ahead and pick these up. As far as the handle, it is a very good grip. The texture that it has on here, the rubber over mold, is pretty awesome. It gives you great grip, even though, you know, you may be wearing gloves or your hands may be a little bit slippery. The bit holder does go ahead and come out right here, and of course you have your belt clip right here, and it is a pretty sturdy belt clip. It's actually pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can go ahead and see that, but it is a pretty thick belt clip. The batteries, of course, do have your battery status fuel gauge here in the front. These XC 5.0 battery packs do last a long time. Of course, as always, you have a light. From the One Key app, you can go ahead and control it, and of course it has 0, which is off, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%, and you can go ahead and control the amount of delay. It goes up to 30 seconds. So that's it for the hammer drill. Now for the impact driver, of course it's got a 1/4 inch hex collet here. In order to go ahead and insert something, you don't have to go ahead and pull back on this collet, but in order to remove something, you do. It does go ahead and have a work light as well. Same capabilities on the One Key app, except this one has 4 modes, but it's only actually 4 modes that you can go ahead and control. It's not like the drill that has 2 different gear speeds, that it would give you 8 actual functions. Of course, battery fuel status gauge on the bottom. You do have your belt clip here. I've noticed that you know, since the impact does make a lot of vibration, they do go ahead and slip out, but nonetheless it has them. Of course, your belt clip here. Of course, on both of them you do have your forward and reverse selector here. So that's going to go ahead and be pretty much it for, you know, showing off the tools, you know, just inside the shop. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what they can go ahead and do. I do have a 1-inch auger bit from Bosch that we're going to go ahead and run into a tree stump with the hammer drill, as well as a Bosch Blue Granite Turbo 1/2-inch drill bit. I'm going to go ahead and run it into some concrete. And for the impact driver, I will go ahead and be running a 6-inch lag. It's 1/2-inch, 3/4 inch head. I'm going to be using the Milwaukee 1/2-inch impact set. And I'm also going to go ahead and be using a 7/8 to go ahead and remove the lug nuts on my car, to go ahead and show you guys what these tools can go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and get to it. So I'm going to be using a 1/2-inch hammer drill bit along with the Milwaukee 2706 to drill some 1/2-inch holes into cinder block. Here we go. So as you can see, it goes through pretty quick. You know, this thing definitely does have a lot of power. It doesn't struggle at all on it. So let's go ahead and move on to the 1-inch auger into a tree stump. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and be using the hammer drill to go ahead and drill a 1-inch hole into this tree stump. This is a Bosch 1-inch auger. Here we go. Gear 1. Took it down without a problem. Let's get it out. As you can see, that torque handle definitely comes in handy. Alright guys, so for the impact driver, I'm going to go ahead and use a 7/8 deep socket from Milwaukee to go ahead and remove the lug nuts off of my 2012 Camaro. They are torqued down to 140 foot-pounds, so let's see if we can go ahead and do it. This is going to be on mode 4. So no problem there. No problem there either. So I went ahead and did it without a problem. Seems like it has a lot of power here. So next up, I'm going to be driving this 6-inch lag, 1/2 inch in diameter, 3/4 head, into the same tree stump. So let's go ahead and see if we can do it. This will be on mode 4. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Buried it without a problem. Let's go ahead and see taking it out. So there you have it, guys. Sunk it without a problem, took it out without a problem. Alright guys, so just to show you, you know, I know it's a simple task, but some 3-inch screws just through a couple of 2x4s. I'm going to show you the impact driver first, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the drill. Of course, with the impact driver, this will definitely run it a lot faster. With the drill, if you're doing, you know, smaller applications or you just want something to sit flush, you can go ahead and use the clutch, or you can go ahead and use the 1-key system. Let's go ahead and show you how they both run. Alright guys, so this is going to be the impact driver on mode 4. So of course, as you see, it runs pretty quick. Got it pretty close to flush. It did sink a little bit, but basically that's how it runs. Just another one side by side here. That one's pretty flush as well. So now, just with the drill, gonna go ahead and take off the handle. And now this is gonna be in drill mode, just to go ahead and give it the most amount of power. So this is in speed 2. So as you can see, sunk it right away. It actually went sub flush, but just to run another one. So as you can see, they're both more than capable. Of course, you know, it's just up to your preference which ones you want to go ahead and use. Alright guys, and just something else to go ahead and show you. I'm going to use a 3/8 inch bit. This is Milwaukee's Shockwave Titanium series. I'm going to be using 3/8 bit. And this will be on speed too as well, and it is in drill. As you can see, takes it down no problem. Has no problem at all, guys. Now just into those same 2x4s, 3/16 inch. I mean, absolutely no problem. And also, guys, these bits are impact rated, so you can go ahead and use it on an impact driver as well. It does have the hex insert. Now, of course, it is a lot louder, but nonetheless, it does it. And just wanted to mention, as far as build quality and the feel of the tools, I mean, they do not feel cheap at all. I mean, these are some pretty heavy tools. You know, as you would expect, they're pretty heavy duty tools. So, you know, they do come with the weight. The impact driver, it's not as heavy as you would think, but the drill, definitely. I mean, it's a beast. Oh, it's heavy. You know, it comes in at just around 5 pounds. But, you know, with all the applications that you can go ahead and do with it, I think the weight is a good trade-off. Alright, guys, so as you can see, the tools had no problems with those tasks. Had no problem with that 1-inch auger bit and that 1/2-inch concrete bit. Had no problems removing lug nuts off my car and that 6-inch lag bolt. Now, of course, you would want to go ahead and use something like a high-impact torque wrench instead of, you know, using an impact driver. But nonetheless, it was able to go ahead and complete the task. Did forget to mention, these are Milwaukee's line of brushless tools. Anything that has the Field logo is brushless. So all in all, if you're looking for a combo kit as far as a hammer drill driver and an impact driver, this kit would be the way to go. With these XC 5.0 batteries, you know, the tools last a very long time. With the one key system, it's so easy to set up. You know, if you're doing, you know, heavy duty applications, you know, running huge auger bits or, you know, hole saws, you can go ahead and dial in, you know, what RPM, you know, stuff like that. It helps out, and it helps, you know, battery efficiency as well. So, I mean, this kit, it's second to none. It's going to get the job done. You know, I highly recommend these. This kit, it's just plain awesome. That's what it is. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or if I missed anything, want to ask a question, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.